Hey guys, what's going on? This is MaddenDvinik bringing you yet another episode of Top Player Attacks. So before I get into this, I want to mention my plans for the next 2 days. Tomorrow on the 7th, I will be releasing the first episode of Marathon to 3,600 Trophies for my main account, MaddenDvinik. It's been highly requested on Twitter, so that's why I'm doing it. I believe Free My Apps will be sponsoring it because I definitely need some gems. It's like $50 for around 50 to 80 cups. At this point where I'm at. And on the 8th I will be releasing another epic episode of once again Top Player Attacks, but the reason I'm separating those from this is because there's going to be some hog raiders attacking maxed out bases with really high resources. I've been already telling you about this all week long, and I'm finally releasing it on the 8th. And also some super high dragon raids, I mean in trophies. It's absolutely ridiculous. So that's going to be a pretty epic episode. And let's get into this one. So what I want to point out here is Staff is attacking a pretty long base from top to bottom, so it's easier to attack on the side. Now what happened here is he broke the two corners and allowed wizards to enter on the bottom and witches to enter on the top, meaning that he cleared up the compartment so that the queen along with the wall breakers and wizards can go down the center. Now, if you didn't notice, the wall breakers did get tripped on the giant bomb right near that level 11 wall that the queen just broke through, and they blew up. So even though the raid's not going necessarily as intended, this is pre-update hero stats, so they're super strong, they're super powerful, and they were able to easily power through those walls. At this point, I know a lot of top players are actually complaining, and I'll link White Lightning's episode in the description because he has a pretty good rant on the whole update, and I totally agree with him with what's going on. I'll just make it short and sweet. Anybody above 4,000 trophies is really struggling right now to find anything in the 6-hour online period that you can stay on at a time. So they might not find any bases, or they might find maybe tops 2 to 3 cups, and that's for 6-hour guys. So you sit there at your iPad watching the magnifying glass go around and around and around for 6 hours, you don't find anything, and when you log off, apparently somebody 1,000 trophies below you attacks you, and you lose about 39 trophies to that player because he's so much below you. He gets so high trophy reward, I guess that's how you put it. And I think there might be something going on with the matchmaking system. I have no idea, but I think we need to figure this out because it's been going on for the past 5 months, and I believe I'm also going to have a little bit of an issue getting to beyond 3,600. I want to maybe reach, or not maybe, I want to reach 3,600, and I want to go beyond that, but we're going to see if that's possible because I do not want to sit there for 6 hours not finding any matches. That's just simply not how I want to spend my summer. Anyways, enough with that rant. We're going on to this raid. It's Lee from Quantum's Web attacking a fairly highly used layout in the top leagues. You just see those boxes around the main core and sort of the random buildings and defenses in between, kind of used so that your troops kind of go around the base instead of to the center. But as you see, Lee did a great job clearing up all those buildings and let the heroes go directly towards the core, and there's no mercy for that talent hole. It went down so easily and smoothly. So at this point we got 1 star, 42%, and both heroes are still up. Nope, I lied. Barbarian King just went down, and 49%, getting really close. The queen just clutched that Archer Tower, got the 50%, and that is 28 trophies. That is a sweet raid, sweet raid. Up next we have, I don't know, is that Welker? I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. He's attacking Tang from Mega. And once again, this is such a highly popular base. I actually love attacking this one because it's just so easy to go about. Except that this one does have a multi-target Inferno and a single target Inferno. He's attacking from the side I also like to attack on. As you see, he is using the Golems to take the heat of everything else, including the wizard towers, and then using the wall breakers behind to break all those compartments. At this point, he's through the first ring of the walls, and he's got a lot of wizards. Holy cow. And we have a few skellies remaining from the enemy clan castle. That clan castle is awfully close to the outside. Could have actually lured that out, but didn't even have to. And at this point, the wall breakers just broke through the other 2 walls. Great job freezing both Infernos. That's awesome. It's very dangerous to do, but he did it. He's done it. And at this point, the Barbarian King just broke that Inferno tower, the single target one, which is pretty important, and then of course went for the Town Hall and the other one. That was pretty easy. Unfortunately, I feel like the replays that I'm going to record after this, not exactly this kind of stuff is going to happen. It's just so difficult now to actually have your Barbarian King do anything. They die out in like 5 seconds now, so it's really ridiculous. And I guess I hope maybe Supercell will do something about it, maybe not, I don't know. It's just, what I'm trying to say is I'm trying to get both opinions on both sides. I know there's people who absolutely love this update, but there's also some people who I know that are not exactly happy that they spent $11,000 maxing out, and then their heroes got boosted or got cut from 519 damage per second to 259. It's just ridiculous. I mean, I would have been mad too. Up next we have, let's see, Magnifier attacking Booger from Mega Family. That's quite a name there. And let's see, what is he doing? This base is pretty popular. I know Princess Ray used it because I remember that attack. And let's see, so I have no idea what the purpose of this base exactly is. It looks like there's a possibility of your troops going off a bit, but because Magnifier is attacking over from the right side, that is quite the plan to hopefully have most of your troops go towards the center. As you see, it's partially working. The Queen and the King are kind of going off, while the Golems and a few Witches and Wizards are going towards the center. There's some giant bombs going off and stuff like that. So its plan is working, but at this point the King advanced further, and we see that the Queen is still following him. I thought she was actually going to take a break towards the center, but at this point the King is pretty much dead. But what he did is he cleared out that entire bottom compartment. I think what Magnifier could have done is broke the bottom compartment and maybe threw a Golem and a few Wizards in there to kind of prevent the heroes from going over the entire bottom section. That could have helped, but either way, as you see, Magnifier already got 1 star. That was for 50%, and at this point, because the Queen is in the center, maybe we have some hope for her reaching that Town Hall, or that Witch over there that's actually just out of the range of that multi-target Inferno. And I don't know if she's powerful enough to actually grab that Town Hall by herself, but it looks like she's working pretty slowly but surely, and there's still 40 seconds left in the replay. So also, I think that Inferno just died, so we saw a lightning spell drop on that Town Hall. This is pretty epic stuff. And finally, with less than 1% left on that Town Hall, it is going to go down, causing a 2nd star to be gained with 74%. That is awesome. 11 trophies for Magnifier, 2 stars, 74%. And up next, we have Staff once again attacking LVO. And yes, we see that base once again. I have no idea why it's so popular. I mean, I can't imagine people messing up on this so many times, especially in Champions League. I just don't understand why it's used so much. I can see, like I said, I can see where the troops will go around the base, but so many people in Champions League are just too professional to fail on this. So anyways, looks like the Clan Castle is really easy to lure, so it's a downfall to this base. Like I said, guys, Clan Castle in top leagues, I've actually talked about this in Quantum's Web, and they told me that most of the times when the enemy Clan Castle is empty, it's definitely a 2-star, maybe even a 3-star. That Clan Castle definitely, I mean, it makes it harder for you to advance on to the rest of the base before you take those troops out. As you see right now, all those Wizards are working on the Clan Castle instead of the defenses. So that's why it's a little bit more difficult to get more than 2 stars on bases with Clan Castle, but it's definitely possible. I mean, I've had replays before in this channel with very, very possible 3 stars with Clan Castle. Anyways, so we attacked, or Staff attacked on the other side that I personally don't like attacking on, because I feel like my heroes are definitely not high enough of a level to attack from that point. But as you see, his Queen, with her ability, is able to take down that Town Hall. Not yet, but I'm sure she will be. And the King just went out. Those Wizards and Witches were able to advance and grab that 50%, and she was able to break. The Queen was able to break the Town Hall. She got taken out, but that's okay. 52%, 20 cups, which is really awesome here in Champions League. And up next we have, let's see what we have. We have Yawgmoth. I think I read that correctly. And attacking Filipino champs. This base here is used by a lot of players in Quantum's Web, and just generally by any other top player. I guess this is one of the most secure crab bases out there. There's different variations, but this one seems to be the one that I actually personally like. I've never tried it. just because I don't think it will fit my level of heroes and just my level of walls. This one definitely does require, it's all about the wall placements. I mean, look at this base. It's got that kind of opening between the center core and the outside buildings where your heroes can go down to the bottom section if you don't place them correctly. And of course, pre-update stuff. I have hero lure going on here. Level 40 heroes. Yep, we see that clan castle with the regular 3 barbarians, 2 wizards, and 2 witches. Actually, a 3rd witch was also dropped in from his own troop queue. And that definitely added 4 more skellies. Actually, 8 more, because the witch level 2 spawns 4, then it spawns 4 more. So total of 8 per witch. Okay, so apparently Tesla popped out there, which shouldn't cause him too much problems. I mean, it wasn't like there were a ton of Teslas that would deter his golems, and at this point he's just breaking those walls. He's going to attack from that same side where he lured the heroes. I know people attack from the top sometimes, which I personally wouldn't do because there's just too much room to fail, and the town hall is a little bit too far from the top. It's actually closer to the bottom, and I would actually agree with Yawgmoth to attack from the side here, because you see he was able to break the crab claw, and then he was able to break those 3 walls leading to the center. And because the skellies and wizzies, that's what I call them, were able to take care of all those buildings around there, the king went to the center, even though there are some clan castle troops. Oh no, where's the king going? Oh no, oh no. That was so unexpected. I was about to say, like, king's going for the town hall, but king's just like, he's drunk. He's going back to the outside. He ain't going for that town hall. Wow, that was so hilarious. It really caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting that to happen. I just don't remember this replay. But it looks like the queen is going to be going for that town hall all by herself and able to take that out by herself with like 1 wizard in there that did barely anything. And that is going to be 3 cups right there for 2 stars. That's pretty hilarious. I've never seen the king go that far off the path. And up next we have a fully maxed out base. By the way, this is probably the fastest go wipe / go wee wee raid ever done. Watch how fast this is. We got like 45 seconds total. There go the wall breakers, witches, wizards, P.E.K.K.A. We have a rage spell drop. We don't even care about those heroes. Freeze on that center core. Clan castle coming out. I can't even commentate fast enough. We have another freeze spell. We have another freeze spell. And the heroes are already in the center core along with the wizards. It's chaos in there. It's absolutely chaos. And along with those P.E.K.K.A. and heroes and enemy heroes and the rage spell abilities and hero abilities, we're able to take care of the town hall with 39% at this point. That core has no chances right there. The king is just wrecking through it with his barbarians. And at this point we have the 50%. That's 2 stars. That was a 45-second replay by Cheta with 36 trophies. That was awesome, guys. So make sure you smash that like button because I have so much content for you guys coming up. Also, make sure you subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber, and make it a great clash time or not. The choice is yours.